G'day YouTube and welcome to my fourth tutorial video on Dragonbones. Now if you tuned into the last one, which is tutorial 3, you'll remember what we did is actually binded some of these bones to our meshes. Additionally, what we've also done is create these meshes for our specific images. Now what I've got here is a single image, and I'll use this to explain the relationship between the bones and the specific nodes for your meshings, which will be controlled by the weights. So I said it's going to be a short video, so I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. So what I'm going to do is, as I select this bone here, I see the image on my properties, I see the edit weights is switched off. Let me just switch it on. You can see they've been assigned various colors. Now these colors correspond to the actual weights of the bones. Now the command there at the top right we're going to use is the weight command, which is R. Last time I got mixed up with create bone because I couldn't do it properly. So if you start the R command, you'll start the weight tool there. Now over here, what this done or does, if I select that weight there, it's going to say of that node, it's going to say before adjusting the weights or adjust the weights, please select a binded bone first. Now this bone is specifically the one for our arm there. So if I select that bone and select the weight or the node itself, we can see that this purple one will have a 91% effect on this shirt. The other one there is the golden one, which is probably this one here, and I can actually go within this and just deselect it. See, it already sort of replaced that node, trying to snap it to that other node or other bone there, which is on the torso. Now I don't want it to affect it in any ways whatsoever. Looking at the next one, it's the blue one there, which is probably the one on the face, if I must be honest. So if I drag it down a bit more, where is it now? This bone will have 100% effect on that node there. So just moving it around with the normal tools there. Noting this is a single image, not separate images. I can actually manipulate that arm based on this bone. Now if I look at another one specifically, the other side arm, selecting that bone there, we can actually see that it affects a lot of nodes currently on this bone. Now, I don't want that in a single image or specifically on the specific bone because it only controls the arm. So what I'm going to do is going to open up this meshes here. I know it affects a few of these here, so I'm going to select the bone next, obviously hitting the weight, using the weight command there with that bone there, and the selected nodes there. The node should not be influenced with that specific bone. Now there's quite a lot of them. I'm not going to get them all. So if I drag it down, you can actually see it manipulates or changes that specific weight to that bone. Now I want it at 0. Just going to look for some more there. Doesn't seem to be affecting that one there. Not that one, nor that one. Just checking through this. So obviously the more of these nodes you have, the more the step is going to take, the longer it's going to take. So obviously, so the less nodes you have, the easier your data processing is going to be. Okay, a few more left there. Now I don't have to do it on screen. Notice that my cursor has that little badge sign there, which takes the weight up or takes the weight down. I could also use the sliders here just to decrease and increase that. Obviously a lot of them are affected with the wrong bone, and there's nothing you can do on that in default. That's going to be like that. You just got to go through them and set them up and down. So this is what I've been speaking earlier, that people usually showcasing meshing don't really go through this. They just sort of change and swap the weights as they go along, and they expect you to sort of know what they did there. So let's look at this now. Let's look at this arm. Still a few there. So let me just go check that. There's nothing. Select the bone. There's nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, is this one hiding? You know what? It's actually not on this bone anymore. It's now on the next bone. See if I go to that bone. Big influence there on the face itself. So I'm gonna go pick them all. Well, the ones that I know is going to be changed, I'm just going to pick a few of them close enough to the bone that it would have an effect. I think that should sort of cover it, and might have this blue one that's a problem. Yeah, big influence there. Just holding in control as I select them for the multi-select. Now unfortunately there's a faster way of selecting this. I can actually select the lines or the outline to select the corresponding bones. For the internal ones it's going to work a little differently. You're going to have to go pick them one by one. So once that is done, hopefully I got them all. I might have missed a few. Okay, so that's sort of perfect. You can see the hand goes behind the image there. It's nothing I can do about that. That's obviously the drawback is using a single image instead of multiple images. You're going to have that sort of, maybe there's a draw order on this. No, it's not. So that's unfortunately something you can't handle. Also looked at this feet here, and I think that it's sort of linking to that heel on the other side. I don't want that. So obviously what I've got to do is then select this, start my wax tool there, start the bone. I hope it's gonna be one there, next one, there we go, and that should now be perfect. So if I move this, we can see it has minimal effect on my heels itself. Another thing I noticed on this image is that the torso, the top part of the body there, kind of worked perfectly. So if I move that up and down, you can see that body bends left and right quite nicely. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. Please don't subscribe. Forget to subscribe. Please don't subscribe now. Please subscribe if you want to see more of this.